thank you very much indeed. Now we have the next famous person, don't we? Ed. Give it up for Ed. Woohoo!
Hi guys, my name's Ed Walker. I do have issues with the family court and child support. I can give you the long version, but I don't have time to give it to you today, and you probably don't want to listen to it all. But just in practice, I have a problem with child support regarding the living allowance. Like I said earlier, I live in a de facto relationship with the lady, and she has 2 daughters, but I still had a single person's living allowance. Back to the family court, I believe that the what's the order? The protection orders issued just too quickly. You know, she said, and all of a sudden the judge goes, bang, there you go, you're done. Other issues I have is that I've tried to sort of fight the IRD, and they came back and fought me. They did a audit of a business that I sort of run, and that cost me $30,000. And the audits talk about well, probably 2 years, and that was quite harrowing, really was. The other issue I have with the system is access with the children. Even last July I tried to take my son to the States for a holiday, and the access orders said 7 days. I said to my son, if you want to go to Disneyland, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, San Diego, the whole lot, you're going to need more than 7 days, mate. He came back to me and said, oh, Mum said we can have 8. Right until the Thursday before going away on the Saturday, we had a telephone conference, and I mean, it's just the system sucks. Other issues would probably be, oh, I can't think of them now. Jim, help me out here.
Yeah, so do you get penalties or whatnot?
Oh, penalties, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And what you're paying is what, 25% of your current income minus the allowances that you're allowed? Or?
Oh, sorry?
I mean, you know, like your current income, what is the child support on that? I mean,
at one
it's
stage.
monstrous, isn't
Oh, at one stage when I first left Christchurch, I left Christchurch, not even a blanket, not even a pillow, not even a pot, not even a toaster, nothing. And they still wanted me to pay $1,000 a month. And you're trying to re-establish yourself, get yourself on your feet again,
Yes.
and you're coughing up $1,000 a month? I felt suicidal. You know, that was one of the issues that we spoke about today. Yeah, I felt like standing in front of a bus. But if I can use the word bitch, I just didn't want this bitch to get the better of me. And that's what helped me get through it. And unfortunately, I lost a friend of mine that went through something similar, and he did jump off the Auckland Harbour Bridge.
He did?
He did jump.
Was he the guy with the kid under his arm?
No. And that sort of gave me a bit of a wake-up call, but I was almost going down that same path at one stage. And when Adrian jumped, it was sort of, holy hell, you know, is this what I want? And I knew what his wife went through, and his daughter, and that made me stronger.
It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Yeah, definitely. But I just think the whole thing needs to be reviewed.
But how are we going to do it, Ed? You're the man. Tell us.
Oh, I've tried fighting it, had my backside whipped, but I was just saying to Kerry earlier that I'm back.
You're back.
Yep.
Good on you, mate.
You're
the type we need.
The IRD did whip my backside, but I've got news for them. I'm back. And funny story of Mark Miller.
Mark Miller.
Funny, just a quick story. I can quickly share it with you. A very quick story. Mark Miller is a very good friend of mine. My best friend lives in Perth. He was married to Mark Miller's sister. If you remember that night we had the session down at Northcote?
I do.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It was great. I was sitting there looking at Mark Miller going, geez, I know you from somewhere. The face is familiar. Because when he got up and he introduced himself as Mark Miller, I thought, bloody hell, that's bloody Paul's ex-wife. My mate Paul, his ex-wife's brother. I thought, great, shit, I haven't seen him for years. It'd be nice to chat to him. So after the session, he gets up and goes to the bathroom.
I'm not surprised.
He comes out of the bathroom and, maybe I'm a bit of a burly sort of bloke, he comes along the hallway, a little narrow hallway. And I stood there like this to him. Mark Miller, aren't you? Yeah. Little Asian guy. I said, Your father, nickname was Dusty, wasn't it? Yes. I said, his nickname, he was a Hong Kong policeman, wasn't he, in Hong Kong? Yeah. I said, your sister Melina. Sure, he's getting worried now. I said, you've got a sister Melina, haven't you? Yeah. I said, you used to live on Great North Road, in between Glen Eden and Kelston, didn't you? He's getting a bit worried now. He probably thought I was going to get in there and, I wanted to. I wanted to, believe me. But this little Asian boy was getting so worried, eh? And I said, it's all right, Mark. I said, Paul, your ex-brother-in-law. I said, I'm his best mate. I said, it's okay. But it was so good. He was just getting so worried. I tell you, I would love to. And the other names that were mentioned today, what was his? Benson?
Stuart Benson.
Oh, lovely boy. Lovely boy. Riddell, was it? Riddell? Kathy Riddell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've gone through all Takapuna, all the review officers. But, Benson and Jensen, yeah.
Jensen's the one who refused to do the
Yeah.
review.
But interesting enough, I met with this guy, Mark Miller, afterwards, socially, because I said, listen, I've got an issue here, Mark. I said, as a friend, through Paul, I said, can we just meet and discuss some of this thing? You know that guy, he sat there socially over a cup of coffee in Kingsland, and he said, you're lucky to have got your living allowance, de facto living allowance of 2 kids. He said, I still wouldn't have given it to you. This is a friend talking to me over a cup of coffee. I couldn't believe him. You know, those are my issues.
Very good. Yeah, no, very good. Any quick questions?
I was
Yep.
told that the suicide rate amongst child support workers in Takapuna is very high. You seem to know quite a bit. Is that true or not? Is it bullshit or what?
I believe that there was one jumper from Takapuna.
Just one quote.
Yeah.
Jumped himself off.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks very
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
indeed, Ed.
Yeah.